For this project, I observed Jeremiah, a 7-year-old boy in his natural home setting that consists of a married father and mother, a 10-year-old brother, and a 9-year-old brother. Nutritional needs. According to heart.org, Jeremiah should be eating approximately 1,400 calories per day, depending on the amount of physical activity he is doing. These calories should come from healthy portions of grain, vegetables, fruits, and carbohydrates. During my observation, Jeremiah ate no vegetables or grains and participated in no physical activity. He did, however, snack on fruit, including watermelon, orange slices, grapes, and strawberries. For his main meal, he had 3 slices of pepperoni and garlic buttered bread. He says he also likes to eat bananas with smooth peanut butter, sandwiches with just meat and bread, ice cream, Taco Bell, Benihana, and Claim Jumper. I later learned that due to the hurried and busy lifestyle of the parents, takeout is eaten often. Physical play. The only play I observed was play with electronic devices. If Jeremiah was not playing on the Wii U, he was on a family member's iPhone, usually while waiting his turn for the Wii U. However, Jeremiah stated that he recently attended a sports camp where he had the choice to practice football, soccer, or baseball. He chose baseball. He said he enjoyed the camp but will probably not sign up for this season of recreational baseball. Also, although he enjoys riding his scooter or using the jump rope out back, he rarely gets to do such activity. Despite the fact Jeremiah appears healthy, based on his lack of physical activity while being observed and the statements that he only occasionally plays outside and eats out a lot. He may be consuming many more calories from fat and saturated fat than he should be, and could be in line for immediate or long-term health issues in such areas as weight control, cardiorespiratory functioning, and self-esteem issues later in life. His fine and gross motor skills, as well as his skeletal and muscle development, could also be affected in the immediate future, regardless of the Wii U activities, as he only played a Mario Brothers game. Jeremiah also stated that besides playing the Wii U, he likes to draw or play board games with his family. According to the theories of Piaget, Jeremiah should be in the concrete operational stages of life. Jeremiah enjoys playing thinking games. These games include board games such as the Game of Life, Talking Battleship, and especially a word association game that he plays with his auntie whenever she is in town. In this word association game, 2 players each think of a word, say their word out loud on the count of 3, and then each player thinks of another word that will associate the 2 words that were just said. For example, I say boat, he says whale. A word that could associate the 2 words would be ocean. If both players say ocean, the game is complete and another one can begin. This game forces Jeremiah to get into the head of the other player, as the game involves theory of mind practices, categorization, conservation, and deductive reasoning due to his taking the concept of both words as a whole, thinking about what can associate the 2, and narrowing the whole down to 1 word. Jeremiah also displayed Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. He showed me many of his drawings, which most look like an older child had done them. He also displayed his love and knowledge of animals by educating me on what capybara and okapi animals look like. I had no idea such animals existed and don't know any other 7-year-old that was so knowledgeable about obscure animals. Most 7-year-olds I know are more interested in Ninja Turtles and superheroes. Jeremiah also portrays social relationships with family members, including his great-grandmother. When he had to use the restroom, he would ask her if she needed to use it first because he was going to be in there. Jeremiah also displayed an extensive vocabulary and appears in tune with his own self. Jeremiah seems to be in the 3rd and 4th stages of Erikson's psychosocial development. Jeremiah is in the process of developing self-concept and self-esteem. Jeremiah seemingly knows who he is and what he can do at this moment in time, and knows his beliefs. While he considers, and even says, that he is smart, he knows the definition of dumb and takes no issue informing those around that someone he has come into contact with or seen in a movie is dumb, usually based on an action that has been viewed. In regards to self-esteem, our text explains middle childhood is a time when children must learn skills valued in their society. That being said, reading, language development, and completing given tasks are all essential skills in society. Based on a story Jeremiah's mother told me, I believe Jeremiah experienced Erikson's 4th stage of psychosocial development, industry versus inferiority, thanks to a girl classmate in his 1st grade class. According to Jeremiah's mom, she was walking him to class and everything was business as usual until he saw his classmate. He quickly became quiet, put his head down, and proceeded to repeat quietly, "Don't look at me, don't look at me." The girl classmate then said, "Hi, Jeremiah, did you finish all of your reading?" To which he said, "No, I was on break." Apparently, before the Thanksgiving break, the class was in a friendly reading competition. However, the girl classmate and him were in an intense reading competition to see how many books each could read. They were neck and neck before Thanksgiving. Needless to say, he lost. The classmate taught him a valuable lesson in work ethics, skill, inferiority, and feelings of incompetence. The family atmosphere appeared stable and inviting. Family members discussed upcoming events, school attire and schedules, work schedules, family time, church, and food plans. Their socioeconomic status appears stable, as in Jeremiah does not appear to want for anything. Jeremiah also appears to follow his parents' wishes, which may indicate a fair family atmosphere. Jeremiah's mother is a working mother. She is a junior high school math teacher and a youth pastor at an out of town church. She has a working husband who is also a youth pastor, three growing boys, and a home to care for. Yet, Jeremiah appears unaffected by the schedule and lifestyle of his busy working mom. Jeremiah seemingly goes with the flow without any fuss and knows his role in the family unit.